The Chevrolet dealers all over America bring you direct from Hollywood, the Bob Hope Chevy Show. With these stars as guests, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, Vivian Vance, William Frawley,
Thank you very, very much. Well, here I am back again. I'll wait while you pay off your bets. No, I want to tell you it's wonderful being back with you folks again after being away for so long. And I mean that. I feel it right here. Sort of empty. Yeah. Any questions? No, this is my second year for Chevrolet, and I'm proud to say that Chevrolet is still #1 in the field of low-priced comedians. It's nice to be back. I guess I'm getting sentimental, but I was touched by the wonderful reception I got when I arrived here at NBC this afternoon. The officials formed 2 rows into the studio, and I walked between while the band played Hound Dog. And, of course, this season we're on Sunday nights. We finally got permission from Ed Sullivan. He owns Sunday, you know. And tonight, for the first time, we're going to show you those beautiful brand-new 1957 Chevrolets. And I know you're going to enjoy the opportunity to see in 56 the 57s that you'll be paying for in 58. I can tell you. Me too. Oh, but this looks like a big year on TV. Walter Winchell's on with a new show, and it's very good. But one thing worries me. With Winchell busy on television and Ike out campaigning, who's running the country? Of course, Sid Caesar's back with a new wife. He has a used wife lot, you know. On his first show, something went wrong with the picture, and they didn't know what the trouble was until they found out the coaxial cable went through Nanette Fabre's backyard. I'll die with that joke. I love it. I want to tell you that. And Steve Allen took on so many shows, he has no privacy at all anymore. He's on the air so much, he has to raise his hand when he wants to leave the camera. And, of course, Perry Como's back, the old relaxicizer with legs. Oh, I love the way Como works. He's so relaxed, every 10 minutes they put a mirror to his mouth to see if he's still breathing. And there's so much competition. The TV shows are still fighting it out. Ed Sullivan's had some big shows, but next week he's going to top them all. He's going to start a brush fire in Elvin Presley's sideburns. Elvin Presley's. Oh, I love that. To meet the competition, Steve Allen is having Anthony Eden doing a mambo with Nasser. And as an added attraction, they're flying in the Suez Canal, I think. How about that Suez Canal? I think Ike's going to do something about that. I think he's going to ask Stevenson to step in. No, he's waiting for high tide. But I want to say one thing. Boy, they're really campaigning, aren't they? And the things the candidates say about each other, why, you'd think they were actors. I've never heard such words. Nixon says every family will have 2 cars, 3 TV sets, and only work 4 days a week. But Stevenson's gone him one better. He's trying to fix it so the Republicans won't have to work at all. Now, how about that? How about that? A 4-day week with 3 days off. Imagine 3 days of playtime. Our next Secretary of Labor may be Zsa Zsa Gabor. You can't tell. And, of course, Ike's going on TV a little more often than he thought he would. He had to do something. A lot of kids were beginning to think Walt Disney was president. Now, he's been doing a lot of traveling, too. When he was in San Francisco, he stopped at the St. Francis Hotel, and everybody was so thrilled that President Eisenhower was there. But to show you how politics works, Ike suspected his hotel mate of being a Democrat, because every time he came back to his room, he found his bed short-sheeted, A Stevenson button on his pajamas and a sign on his bathroom door reading enlisted men only. And I thought it was nice when Grace and the Prince visited the White House the other day. They had a little trouble getting in. Lately, Ike's suspicious of anyone coming into the White House with suitcases, but they were real sweet there. And the Prince was a little surprised. He thought the Capitol was in Las Vegas. You know? No, Grace wants to meet Stevenson, too. They have a lot in common. They're both expecting. And I think And I'm kind of thrilled because Desi and Lucy are paying me a great courtesy by coming on my show. It's their first time on NBC. Actually, this is a swap. I appeared on their first show, and they're here to get revenge. You know, I knew Lucy long before Desi did. In fact, I've often wondered what would happen if she'd married me instead of Desi. Let's see, huh? I know one thing. She wouldn't be doing those crazy things if I were her husband.
Listen, I can't talk to you now. Ricky will be home any minute, and I have a seal in the closet.
Lucy, what are you up to?
Well, I had a chance to get into show business, and I took it. I'm an assistant in Captain Blystone's trained SEAL Act. I'll tell you all about it when you come home from the beach next week.
We are back. I'm down at the corner delicatessen. We'll be home in 5 minutes.
Oh, but you can't come home. Captain Blystone is sleeping in your bed.
Captain Blystone? What's a perfect stranger doing in our bed?
Well, he isn't exactly perfect. He's got a broken leg. He slipped on a flounder. I threw the seal. Yeah, listen, I gotta hang up now.
Now, just a minute, Lucy. You've got a seal in the closet, and Captain Blystone is in our bed. Where are Fred and I gonna sleep?
Don't bother me with your problems. I got troubles of my own.
Well, what am I supposed to tell Fred?
Don't tell him anything. Just come on up here and I'll think of something.
Okay.
Okay, bye. All right, baby. Mother's coming. What do you got, a hollow flipper? Now, don't eat too fast. I'm tired of burping you. Ricky, baby! Oh, honey, I'm so glad you're home. I missed you terribly today, darling. The house was so lonesome without you, sweetheart. You're the most wonderful husband in the whole world. Did you miss me today, Ricky?
See? Wait a minute, Lucy. What have you done?
Who, me?
Yeah. The last time you kissed me like that, you wrecked the car. The insurance company canceled all my insurance on everything, and you did my laundry in the whirring mixer.
What are you talking about? I give you a kiss every day.
I know, but this is October. You just kissed me all the way through Lincoln's birthday.
That's the way it is with you hot-blooded Latins.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're too suspicious. Now, I haven't done a thing. Oh, close the door. I'm fumigating. We've got termites.
Yeah, one of them must pitch for Cleveland.
Well, I have a fan in there that circulates the fumes. See,
Yeah?
we need an exterminator, dear.
Yeah, but why are you fumigating the place? That's the landlord's job.
Well, Fred and Ethel are away. I just thought I'd help.
Oh, you're always helping, like when we went on our honeymoon. You thought we'd be lonesome, so you invited your mother to come along.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Who were you helping, your father?
You have no right to pick on me, Ricky. I only do things to please you, like any normal American housewife.
Normal. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, wait a minute. What is this? What are these Texas anchovies doing here?
That's my first dividend. I joined the Herring of the Month Club.
Oh, that's good thinking. On a dull night, we can get marinated together. Oh, you kidding. I gotta get some sleep. I got a very important audition tomorrow morning.
An audition?
Yes, I'm sort of auditioning for the Havana Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, honey, how wonderful. Is it a big orchestra?
100 pieces, 99 bongos and a sweet potato.
Oh, honey,
Stupendo. I'll see you.
wonderful. Oh, Ethel, baby, let me help you.
Oh, Fred was going to carry one of them, but he didn't want to throw me off balance.
Honey, where is Fred?
He tipped the cab driver 10 cents by mistake, and he's trying to talk him out of it. Fred, I'm in here.
Coming!
Well, Fred, I didn't recognize you. How you've changed.
Yeah, well, it's the fresh air, you know, makes you feel like a new man.
Well, you look like a new man. Took off a little weight, put on a little hair.
Yeah.
That's my Freddie. He's my poopsie whoopsie. Hey, you're right. He has changed.
All right, break it up. Let's not overdo it.
Come on, Ethel, let's go upstairs.
Oh, up to...
No, wait, don't go. Don't go. Stick around now. I'll make some coffee.
Yeah, make some coffee.
I'll make some coffee.
We'll stay and have a cup of coffee, honey, huh? And while you're here, don't you think you ought to give Ricky back his golf clubs and his tennis racket? After all, he was nice enough to loan them to you.
Big deal. I couldn't play. He didn't leave me any balls.
Oh, that's very gay. You just returning from a wetback luau?
They'll never let him in.
Hey, hi, Ethel.
Hi.
They're fumigating the closet, you know.
Yeah, what is that with
Don't
the
worry
closet?
about a thing. Say, how come you came back so soon? I thought you were going to spend another week at the beach.
Well, we were, but the grunion stopped running, so we didn't have anything to eat.
Oh.
No, the grunion is not stops running. I was just tired of finding a pelican for my breakfast every day.
You did what?
I was just tired of fighting a pelican for my breakfast every day. They didn't stop running.
You're trying to tell me something.
Come on, Ethel, let's get out of here before I lose my entire temper.
And lose that accent, too.
Fred, Lucy?
Yeah?
Lucy?
Oh, don't go.
No.
Look, while we're all here, why don't we play charades?
Yes,
Charades?
Lucy, I'm getting into bed.
All right, you get into bed and we'll try to guess what you are.
Lucy, I've got to get some sleep, honey. I've got an audition tomorrow, and you invite your friends in the middle of the night to play games. What do you think I am?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. The beast from Hollow Mountain.
I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for me, too. Come on, Ethel, let's go upstairs.
Oh, no, you can't go upstairs.
Why not?
Oh, why not? Oh, Lucy?
Lucy, what have you done now?
Well, I was only trying to surprise him with a little anniversary present.
Oh, an anniversary.
Yeah, it was a present.
What is it?
I had your apartment fumigated.
Fumigated?
Yeah, and it has to stay closed up until all the termites are gone.
Well, that's my wife.
Well, it could be worse. She could be my wife.
Yeah. Don't look now, but I think one of your termites has got a wooden leg.
What is that?
The building settling?
Cyclone, this building is 40 years old. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Oh, no, now relax, Fred.
There might be a man upstairs.
Oh, don't be silly. If there was a man up there, I'd go up.
Lucy, let's get some sleep. Maybe we're keeping our guests from leaving.
Well, they're staying here.
Staying here? What's wrong with the hotel?
Yeah, what's wrong with the hotel?
Hotels cost money.
Yeah, what's wrong with here?
I don't know how he does it, but he's got the first dollar he ever spent. Well, you can fight it out. I've got to get some sleep.
Well, now, look, Ethel and I are sleeping in there. This is the boys' room. Come on, Ethel, dear.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, Ethel. Wait a minute, honey.
Huh?
Don't you want to sleep here with your husband?
Well,
No, she doesn't.
How do you like that? I marry Lucy and wind up with Desi. One chorus of Babaloo and out you go.
Mira que tú tienes cosa en narizón sin vergüenza este soquete, carajo.
Careful, I have friends in the immigration department. Hey, you gotta do something about those sinuses.
You sounded like Ethel. Say, you got an extra pair of pajamas, Fort?
Yeah, in the closet.
Gracias.
Gracias to you, too.
Should have never left CBS.
Are you asleep?
No, I'm awake.
Your eyes are closed.
No, they're open. I just got the lids over them. Keeps my eyeballs from getting dusty. What do you want from me?
Well, Ethel said she couldn't fall asleep without a little bite.
Well, if you think I'm gonna get up and bite her, you're crazy.
Oh, you little devil, you follow me in there, didn't you?
Now, I didn't follow you in there.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Well, somebody bit me in the back of my neck and he was wearing your perfume.
Hey, Lucy, what's going on here?
I
What's
don't know,
with
but
this
there's
closet?
something going down.
Don't open the closet. Don't.
Hey! Wait a minute, what is that?
It's a beach ball for the little girl next door.
Little girl next door. Who's the little girl? Sophie Tucker?
Help me get it in here, dear. Just put it in here.
Hey, what's this?
No, never mind that, dear. Just leave that in there.
Wait a minute.
Never
What
mind
is
that.
this?
Just leave it there.
What is that?
Look what I found. What is this?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's, Drama Zuza Xylophonovich.
Oh, don't tell me you play that thing.
Well, I have taken a few lessons, yes.
Who from, a seal?
Yeah. Yeah, I took lessons from a seal.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
let's hear you play it.
Oh, you don't want to hear me play it tonight?
Oh,
It's so
go
late
on,
and
give us a
everything.
tune.
Oh, no, I haven't got my music or anything.
Go ahead, fake it.
No. You don't want to hear me play, do you, Ethel?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hey! What's going on?
Captain Blystone!
How do you expect me to sleep up there with all this racket going
Well,
on?
I'm terribly sorry.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh.
Come on, Tommy. Come on, baby.
Lucy, did you see what came out of that closet? What was that?
Well, I forgot to introduce you. That's my music teacher.
Yes, this is just a reminder, folks, that Happy New Year 1957 has arrived at your Chevrolet dealers. The 57 Chevy is there in all its glory, so go see it. Get the full story on Chevy's history-making fuel injection and turbo glide. Learn what the word smooth really means. And I say thanks for the memory. And now it's time to say, tomorrow is the day to go approve the sweet and smooth and sassy Chevrolet. We thank you so much. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas on October the 28th to play in a golf match for United Cerebral Palsy. My playing partners down there are going to be Dr. Kerry Middlecoff, the Open champion, Governor Shivers of Texas, that great All-American football star Doak Walker, and, of course, the great Yankee slugger, Mickey Mantle, will be there to show you how he can hit a ball out of sight. Golf ball, that is. We know about the other. We'll all be looking for you in Dallas on October the 28th at the River Lake Country Club for the United Cerebral Palsy Fund. I'll be back Sunday, November the 18th, the same time from New York with Perry Como. Good night, folks, and lots of Happy New Years in your 57 Chevys. Thank you very much.
Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz appeared tonight through the courtesy of Instant Sanka Coffee and Lilt Home Permanent, who present I Love Lucy every week over another network. The Bob Hope Chevy Show has been brought to you by your authorized Chevrolet dealer, who invites you to see the all-new 1957 Chevrolet now.
This is the main studio of Desi Lou Productions. Just behind this door is the office of the president of Desi Lou Productions. And here, seated at his desk, we find the boss. Correction. This is the boss's boss, the vice president of Desi Lou Productions.
Oh, hi, dear.
Hi, honey. Want to press it down?
Oh, would you sit over there, dear? I'm busy.
Just a minute. This is my desk. It says here, President.
Well, if you want to get technical. Now, will you sit over there?
What are you doing that is so important?
Well, I'm making a list of the appliances I'll need for my new dressing room.
Now, look, Lucy. I thought we discussed this at breakfast, and we decided to let those things go till later.
Oh, I know we did, dear.
Well?
Well, that was at breakfast. It's now 3 hours later.
You know, at the rate you're going, it's going to cost more to fix your dressing room than it did to buy the whole studio.
Oh, come now. All I need is a few gadgets for the kitchen, a couple of things for the sitting room. And our sponsor seems to have the best line at the lowest prices.
Where did you get this Westinghouse catalog?
Westinghouse? Look, it's not Westinghouse. It's Westinghouse. House.
No, dear, Westinghouse. Gauss.
How do you pronounce W-E-S-T-I-N-G?
Weston?
Right. H-O-U-S-E.
House?
Fine. Now put them together.
Westinghouse?
This is the first time two rights made a wrong.
Now, look, Lucy, it just so happens that I studied English grammar in Cuba.
No.
Well, let me explain something to you.
Explain. Please explain.
Look, when the G is followed by an H-O, like in G-H-O-S-T, ghost. G-H-O, you say go. There is no H.
Well, if you keep calling it Westinghouse, there'll be plenty of H.
I am telling you, it is pronounced Westinghouse.
I suppose the people who've been doing their TV commercials all these years have been wrong, huh?
Well, in this particular case, I'm speaking better English than Betty Furness and John Cameron Swayze.
How you ever got to be president, I will never know.
Never mind that. Where did you get this?
From Mr. Hayden, our dealer in Beverly Hills.
Well, you can just give it back to him. Or better yet, I'll give it back to him when he comes in.
Oh, is Mr. Hayden coming here?
Yeah.
Oh, Desi!
What's that for?
You were going to order all those new appliances and surprise me.
Look, honey, I am taking Mr. Hayden on a tour of all the studios, and I'm going to tell him all about Westinghouse Desilu Playhouse, so that he and all the fellows at Westinghouse will know what we're going to do to help them sell their product.
What kind of a surprise is that?
I didn't say I was going to surprise you.
Well, all right. When you and I take Mr. Hayden on a tour of our studios, I'll give him my order then.
But you know, I do have a surprise for you.
Really, what?
You're not going on the tour of the studios.
Why not?
Because I told you that you will have to wait till later to get your Westinghouse appliances. That's why not.
Well, couldn't I just tell him which ones I want and buy them later?
Nothing doing. I do not trust you.
Some organization, the president doesn't trust the vice president. And how'd you get to be president anyway?
I was elected.
By whom?
By me. Now, look, honey, if you'll just be patient, you'll get all the Westinghouse appliances that you need for your dressing room. But right now, why don't you go to lunch and take the afternoon off like a nice little girl, huh?
Oh.
Hello? Mr. Hayden? Oh, yes, send him right in, please.
Mr. Hayden. Well, at least I'll get a chance to say hello to him.
Hello, goodbye, and that is all.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Mr. Hayden. You know my wife?
Yes, we had quite a chat about some appliances for her dressing room.
Hello and goodbye.
Mr. Hayden, Lucy won't be able to go with us in the studio tour. She has a luncheon appointment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I could break it.
Goodbye, dear.
Why don't you come down to my store tomorrow and place your order there?
Goodbye, honey.
I just hate goodbyes, don't you? Unless, of course, the goodbyes are the kind that you have on those wonderful Westinghouse appliances. What do you want?
Yours?
Adios.
We decided to wait a little while on the appliances.
He decided, I didn't. You see, he's the president.
Stand. Well, whenever you're ready, Mrs. Arnaz, we have some wonderful things for you.
And we have some wonderful things for you and all your Westinghouse dealers, too, in our new Westinghouse Desilu Playhouse for the fall.
He means Westinghouse.
Adios.
Adios. I just want to stay a few more minutes. I just want to take another look at the catalog book before you have to give it back to Mr. Hayden. I won't say a word.
Won't you sit down?
Yes, thank you. You know, I'm really anxious to hear about the Playhouse. Those Westinghouse television shows in the past have been a great thing for our business.
Oh, you mean shows like Studio One and the political conventions, election returns, stuff like that?
Yeah, and the college and pro football telecasts and Best of Broadway. That was one of the first color TV series.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, those shows have been great, all right. And, well, we're just hoping that our series will be the best yet. You know, we like to do the kind of shows for you fellows that we have found to be the most successful in the past. You know, shows that, well, that deal with real people and real stories. People that you like to identify yourself with. And we like to mix them up a little bit. You know, a good melodrama, a good suspense show, a real good Western with, you know, with a good basic dramatic story in it. A comedy, a musical comedy, you know. Shows that you can watch with your whole family and watch them week after week. Shows that will...
Pick up more dirt faster than anything else. Oh, sorry. I was just reading about the all-new Westinghouse Mobile Speed Vacuum Cleaner. It's a dilly.
Is that right? Well, and you know, something wonderful has happened since we announced this Westinghouse Desilu Playhouse for next fall. We have a great amount of creative talent here at Desilu, but since we made the announcement, all the other wonderful people around town have been calling us wanting to join the team, you know, people like, well, writers like Aaron Spelling and Rod Serling and Adrian Spees, and Garrison Kanan, and so that we lining up quite a team for you. I first thought, like I told you, it was going to be Bernadette, and I was going to be written by a girl by the name of Ludie Claire, who did a wonderful job on Bridge of San Luis Rey. So that with this kind of creative talent and with the biggest stars in show business to...
Wash, rinse, and dry your dishes.
Lucy.
Say, this Westinghouse dishwasher is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
What about the Lucy Desi Hour shows? Will they be part of the Playhouse?
Oh, you bet, sure. You know, during the year, Lucy and I will do about 7 big special shows. As a matter of fact, we opened the season in October. That's the one that Maurice Chevalier is in.
Hey, will the Mertzes be in it?
We wouldn't do a show without the Merces.
Or little Ricky.
And of course, I'll be on hand every week to produce the show and also to be your host.
Sounds like you're going to be pretty busy.
Well, no busier than you Westinghouse dealers, we hope.
How can we miss? I happen to know that your 5 Lucy Desi shows last season got the 5 biggest ratings of the year, averaging over 50 million viewers a show. That's money in the bank for us.
Well, and I think that the playhouses will attract a big audience every week, too, because like Westinghouse, we know that we got a good product that the people would like to buy.
Say, I hope you don't mind my asking about the commercials, but you know, they're pretty important to us fellas.
Oh, I know, and we thought about them a lot, too. You see, in our shows, it won't only be Betty Furness doing the commercials, you know. Lucy and I will be selling all the different things that Westinghouse makes.
Yes, we want everybody in the country to know what a wonderful company Westinghouse is.
That's right. You know, I don't know if you know this, Mr. Hayden, but a few months ago, I took a tour of all the Westinghouse plants throughout the country. And I never realized what a really tremendous outfit this is. You know, how many great things they do for America business, you know, to help make America the great country that America is. I mean, things that the industry of America needs and uses. And in our show, we know that we're going to be talking to all kinds of people, to company presidents, to purchasing agencies, to people in government, and we're going to be talking to them right in their homes. That's where John Cameron Sweezy comes in. Oh, by the way, 3 out of 4 commercials will feature the electrical appliances that you sell, Mr. Hayden.
Good.
I'll bet John Cameron Sweezy and Betty Furness have Westinghouse appliances in their dressing rooms.
Isn't it time for you to go to lunch?
If I had a Westinghouse electric range in my dressing room, I wouldn't have to go to lunch.
And you won't be needing that, dear.
Oh, she can keep that if she likes.
Thanks, but by the time he lets me buy anything, the 1961 catalog will be out.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, how are you?
Hi.
Well, Vivian Vance and Bill Frawley. I would like you to meet Mr. Hayden. He's a Westinghouse dealer, one of our sponsors.
Hi, boss.
How do you do?
Hi. I'm out in Beverly Hills.
Oh, that's nice. I'll drop by and see you. Desi, we just stopped by to see if you and Lucy'd like to join us for lunch.
We're going over to the commissary.
Well, I can't go. I have to take Mr. Hayden a tour of the studios, but Lucy can.
Oh.
And here, Bill, it's
Oh,
on me.
no, you don't. This is my treat. Fred Mertz might be a tightwad, but not Bill Frawley.
Oh, well, in that case, Bill, we'll go to Romanoff.
Romanoff.
Okay, Fred Mertz, we'll go to the commissary.
Well, we better get going. The helicopter is waiting in the parking lot.
Helicopter.
Oh, yeah. I want you to get a bird's eye view of all the Desi Lou studios. Go on. See you later.
Right.
Adios.
Let's eat. I'm starved.
Okay, Ethel.
The name is Vivian.
The name may be Vivian, but the appetite is Ethel.
Come on, Lucy.
Yeah, but let's eat in a hurry. I have a lot of business to transact with Mr. Hayden, and I need you two to help me.
What business?
Westinghouse business for my new dressing room.
Is this a plot to put something over on Desi?
Well...
As Betty Furness would say, you can be sure if it's Lucy.
Oh.
Gower. Didn't that used to be RKO? That's right, Mr. Hayden. They made a lot of great pictures on there. And you know, when we bought it, we not only got the buildings and the sound stages, but we acquired millions of feet of stock film suitable for backgrounds in our television shows. Plus a huge property department and sets and costumes, well, all kind of assets that'll give our Western Gauss Desi Lu Playhouse great production values. Now, why don't we go over and take a look at Motion Picture Center? It's just a few blocks away. There it is. That's where we made the I Love Lucy shows, which were filmed in front of live audiences. You see, most of those sound stages are equipped with seats for just that purpose. And we plan to do our Lucy specials over there, see? And if you or any of the other dealers want to see our show being filmed, we'll have to have you.
Thanks, I'll take you up on that.
Now, what do you say we swing over to Desi Lu Culver? Desi Lu Culver, which includes our huge backlot known as 40 acres, for obvious reasons. You would call it 40 acres because it is 40 acres. See, all that stuff is for exteriors, you know, outdoor action stuff. Right now we're building a whole village down there, a whole western town.
That looks enormous.
Well, to give you an idea how big it is, that's where they make Gone with the Wind.
You know, one thing is sure, you're not going to be cramped with space.
No, sir, not with 35 sound stages and 3 studios. You know, we're really going to try to do a good job for you fellas. What do you say we go back to Desi Lu Gower and continue the tour? What are you two doing here?
Oh, we didn't have anything to do after lunch, so we thought we'd go on the rest of the tour with you and Mr. Hayden.
Oh, good. Where's Lucy?
She had things to do.
Good.
Desi, could we talk to you privately for a second, please?
Sure. Excuse me?
Sure.
Now, I want one of these, and one of these in lemon yellow, and both of these later.
Oh, do you know him?
Him? Oh, yeah, he's one of my old customers.
Oh, that's so. What about that? Well, come on, I'll show you the inside of the studio.
Oh, good.
See, here's the set that we're just getting ready for Bernadette. The Miracle of Bernadette. That's going to be one of your shows. It's got a wonderful cast, headed by Pierre Angeli.
Oh, she's wonderful.
Desi, could I see you for a minute?
What for there?
I have an interesting idea I'd like to talk over with you.
The painter on the ladder.
That's all right, it's me, Mrs. Arnaz.
Oh, here, we left off on page 11, I
Yes,
think. Yeah.
yes, now I want one of those with all the attachments, and one of these, but the portable one.
Oh.
Yes, please. And I want one. No, I want 3.
They're coming back.
You precious happened?
Well, now, Desi.
Oh, for goodness sake.
What's the matter?
Vivian wants to play Bernadette.
That would be a miracle.
Come on, I want to show you the Mexican set.
Okay. See you later.
You know him, too?
Oh, sure. Another one of my old customers.
Oh. Isn't that nice? I'm glad to see that our employees are partial to Westinghouse products.
You know, if I didn't know I was in Hollywood, I'd swear I was in Mexico.
Well, you know, in a way you are. This is a reproduction of a Tijuana Street we're using in our first Lucy Desi hour. The one that Maurice Chevalier is in.
Oh.
Oh, don't let me forget. I want to show you a film clip of one of Chevalier's numbers.
All right, quiet, please. Quiet, everybody.
Well, they're going to shoot a scene right now. We can watch it.
More picture.
Action.
Looks like it's going to be a great show.
Well, I hope so. And you know, Mr. Hayden, there's another special feature for you fellows. Every one of the Lucy Desi shows is going to have a dealer promotion theme. Like, for example, this one, the theme is Fiesta, to tie in with the commercials, you know. And all the dealers will be getting Fiesta merchandise stuff and local ads and point-of-sale merchandise, you know, stuff like this.
Oh.
And many of our other shows will also have a special product promotion.
Well, it sounds like Westinghouse is going all out.
Well, this is a partnership deal, you know. We're both going all out.
Oh, Des, could I see you over here for a minute?
Excuse me, will
Yeah,
you?
sure.
Yes?
I want to ask you about that.
You want one of those? Television set. This one? Oh, you don't want a small one. A big one. What size screen? What size screen? 21 inch.
I don't know what's gotten into you two. Now he wants to take the part of Betty Furness on the first show. Well, come on, I'll show you a lot of other things around here.
Boy, this is really something. You got enough stuff in here to fill a museum.
Well, this is the prop building I was telling you about, and you know we got 3 floors just like this, and they're full of every conceivable kind of prop you can think of. Of course, what we don't have, our crews can build.
Do you recognize this little fella?
No, who is it? One of your relatives?
This happens to be the star of one of the most famous pictures ever made, King Kong.
That little thing? You're a kid.
No, that's right. This is the original King Kong. Looks different than when he was standing on top of the Empire State Building, doesn't it? Well, you see, that's what they do with special effects. And we intend to use a lot of special effects to heighten the dramatic values of our productions. Now, over here, Mr. Haley.
Could Bill and I see you about something?
Now what?
Confidential.
Excuse me. Look around.
Yes.
Arnaz?
Oh, I should have known. There's something else you need?
No, I just want to find out about delivery.
Well, how about Thursday?
Thursday? I need them today.
Well, if I could get away long enough to place a rush order, I guess we could...
Shh, she's it.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard of, making a lamp out of King Kong.
Well, we just thought it...
Never mind. Don't tell me he's one of your customers.
Oh, no. Well, I was just thinking that if we could sell to gorillas, why, we'd expand the market.
Oh, expand the market. It's very funny. Look, I wanted to show you a preview of our first show, but the film won't be ready till 5 o'clock.
Well, that'll work out just fine. You see, I have a special rush order to take care of, and, well, I'll meet you back here.
Good. My office is 5 o'clock.
Right. Fine.
See you then.
You know, I must say, you're doing everything possible to help us get customers into our stores.
Well, we're going to do even more than that. You remember George Murphy?
The actor? Sure. He's one of my customers.
Is that right? Well, George is one of our vice presidents here at Desi Lou. He's vice president in charge of public affairs. And he's going to be kind of a goodwill ambassador for all you fellows. He's going to go to all the Westinghouse gatherings all over the country to help push your products whenever and whenever he can.
Can't ask for more than that. Desi, it's been wonderful. I want to thank you for showing me around.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad you could come over.
Good.
Oh, listen, I'd like you to stop by Lucy's dressing room before you...
Her dressing room?
Yes?
Well, look, it's a little bit late. I think I'd better get back to the store.
Well, I want you to see it so you know what he needs whenever we're ready to place the order.
Oh, really, Desi? I won't have time.
It'll only take a minute. It's right around the corner from my office. Come on. Here we are. Lucy's dressing room here. Is Lucy here?
Lucy? No, she's not in there.
Oh, good. Then she won't bother Mr. Hayden while I...
Lucy! Oh, yeah, she's in there.
You better not go in. Some other time.
Oh, as long as you're here, we're going now.
Desi, she's dressing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, excuse me a minute. Lucy? It's me. Lucy! Up and up! It's the president! What's going on here? Everybody crazy or something?
They're not dry yet.
Lucy, what is the meaning of this?
I'm just trying to show good faith in our new sponsors, Westinghouse. Oh, now you got me doing it.
Well, we'll see you in October, folks. If she's dry by then.
My name is Lucille Ball, and I've got a secret.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret. Before we get officially underway, I would like you to meet the members of our panel. Bill Cullen is on vacation this week, the lucky stiff. But we're lucky, too, because in his place we have good friend Johnny Carson. Hiya, Johnny. Next to Johnny is Betsy Palmer. And then comes Henry Morgan and Bess Meyerson, and that's our group. It is time for us to meet a really special guest, one of Hollywood's most successful movie actresses, certainly television's most successful comedian, and now she's doing it all over again right here on Broadway, where she is currently starring in the hit musical Wildcat. We are grateful to say, here is Lucille Ball. Lucy!
Anybody upstairs?
Huh?
Anybody upstairs?
Yeah. You see? You've been away too long. They've missed you.
Thank you.
You see? Lucille, the first thing that everyone said when we found out that you were going to be on our show tonight was, let's get Lucy to do some imitations and some mimicry, because that's the kind of thing that everybody loves. You're clowning around.
Well, I rather enjoy doing it sometimes.
Well, don't worry. I said no, because I said it isn't fair to make Lucille Ball work as hard as she's working in Wildcat to come out here and work hard on our show. So I'll tell you what I do.
Thank you.
I said let the panel do all the work.
Oh, bless you.
All right, nice.
Yes.
Now, your secret will be that you're trying to get the panel to imitate you.
This way I don't have to work, huh?
You don't have to do any work at all. We do this through the power of suggestion, you see. Now, here's why that works.
We do?
You do. You do. It's a psychological fact that you can get people to do things without their even knowing that they're being urged to do it. I believe that most emotions and moods are contagious.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
Well, all right. Now, here's what happens. Suppose that you get excited with one of our panelists when they're questioning you. I bet you they'll get excited right back without even realizing it. If you're sad, they'll get sad. So all you have to do...
You think so, really?
Sure. All you have to do to get them to imitate you is to answer questions with different emotions, and they'll follow along like sheep.
You want a bunch of sheep running around here, huh?
Well, there's anything, I guess. All right? So I happen to have here a little list of different emotions: excited, happy, dignified, sad, nervous. All you have to do is change from those to time while you're questioning, and watch the panel. They'll do just as you do. I'll bet you. So may we have the panel back in, please? How do you do what you do?
What do you mean?
Having time to come and visit with us when you're swinging that wild show down the street.
Well, we have an hour here and there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're so grateful to you.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, panel.
Hi.
You know Lucy Ball. If you don't, you've missed a great deal in your life.
Hi, Lucy.
The clue to her secret concerns something that she's doing, and who shall we start with?
Betsy?
All right, let's start with Betsy.
Are you doing it now, Lucy?
What?
Are you doing it now?
Doing what?
Whatever you're doing.
I don't understand. What did you
The
say?
question is something is that you are doing. That's your secret.
I can't hear you, Betsy.
Something that you're doing is your secret.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
Go ahead.
All right. There's something that you're doing. Is it physical?
Oh, yes, slightly.
Yes. Is it something to
What?
do with?
You'll
Is
have
it
to
something
speak up.
that? Is it something you're not listening?
Yes, I am.
You're trying. Is it something that you're doing going to involve any of us here?
Oh,
on
I
the
hope so.
panel?
I do hope so.
Yes. Is it going to involve the boys more than the girls?
I don't think so.
You're not doing it now.
Yes, I am, Betsy.
Are you?
Yes.
You're being breathy?
No.
Yeah. You're learning projection. Yes, now you're learning how to laugh.
Oh, no.
Nobody has to teach you.
Oh, that's delightful.
No. No, it wasn't that good. You're trying to make me do whatever you're doing. Are you trying to make me do whatever you're doing?
No. Let's go to our next contestant, please. Let's go from Betsy Palmer to Henry Morgan, please.
This thing you're doing, does it make you happy?
I beg your pardon, Henry.
Am I coming in over there?
Yes, sir.
Are you changing character independent of what the questions are?
Not necessarily, sir, no.
No. Do you have a preconceived plot? Do you have a... No. Do you have... No, I don't want it. It'll be your turn again. Do you... See, I forgot the next question, which was a great nothing question. Are you adopting an attitude... I asked that. Does anything that we say have any effect whatsoever on you?
Occasionally, but not tonight.
Should I come back another night and ask another series of questions?
Oh, Henry.
You're mad at me. You're hurt.
No.
You're displeased. You're offended. I did something wrong. You did something wrong.
No.
Gary, keep out of this. Are you depressed?
Slightly, yes.
Does it have anything to do with what I did? What did I do?
that's marvelous. That's marvelous. See? And so we turn our attention now, please, to Bess Myers.
You feel better?
Not really, no. I don't know how to talk to Bess.
Bess is an easy person to know.
Oh, yes. Do you feel better, Lucy?
What?
Do you feel better?
Better? I don't know whether I feel better or not. But, I remember our last meeting.
Are you happier?
Yes.
Why did Henry upset you?
Henry didn't upset me.
No.
No.
Does he always upset you?
It's just something he said.
What did he say? What did he say?
Well, I'd rather not go into it right now, really, Beth.
Hold hands and hide. Is there anything happening behind?
What was that, Beth?
What?
Are you what?
Is there anything happening behind us?
I hope not.
No, I hope not.
I think we call that one kind of. And we go on to that was kind of. And we go on now to Johnny Carson, please.
Well, I got a question for you.
Yes, John?
Yes, John.
¿Qué le parece a usted este programa?
Huh?
Yeah. You're reacting differently to each one of us.
She didn't look at me like that.
Either did Gary.
And I didn't mean to be looking that way.
Henry made you sad. Betsy made
Johnny, are you married? Are you?
you... My story is the same as yours. No, I wasn't married to Desi Arnaz.
One more question, John. John, you got time for one more question.
Did you have a belt before you came on?
No, Johnny.
We have lost the whole thing, and as a matter of fact, for one of the 2 or 3 times in the 8 years on I've Got a Secret, I cheated the panel. Somebody guessed it early when they said, "Are you trying to make us react in the same mood that you're acting?" And that was the answer, but I didn't want to blow the whole rest of the thing with the Life of Lucy ball. So I lied to you, baldly lied and said no, but it was marvelous because you did react exactly the same way.
I never thought Henry would come through like that.
But Henry...
He's a sad man at heart.
Henry
And so,
came through.
speaking for Lucille Ball and all of us here until next week, good night, be very kind to each other, will you? We'll see. Lucy, thanks so much.
We plan to invite onto our program experts and authorities in humor in every possible field. In modern art, for instance, in ballet, bricklaying, in pottery, basket weaving. In the field of transportation, we have invited Miss Lucille Ball, who, as you will see, is a complete stranger in the field.
I wonder if you'd do me a favor. You see, I have this girlfriend, and she came to see me off, and I promised to wave to her. Would you wave to Sally? She's the one in the trench coat standing by the gate. Oh, thank you very much. Are you going to Paris?
Yes.
So am I. My, what a wonderful age we live in. Breakfast in Los Angeles and dinner in Paris. It's very exciting, isn't it?
Frankly, my business takes me to Paris twice a month, so it isn't very exciting for me. I get sick of flying.
Oh, so do I. It's just jet here, jet there, here a jet, there a jet, everywhere a... It's a real drag, isn't it?
May I have your coat?
Oh, thank you. Oh, would you put this in the refrigerator for me?
Be happy to.
The girls at the office gave it to me.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't let it get too frozen.
No, it'll be fine. Fasten your seatbelt, please.
Oh, yes, seatbelt. Your seatbelt.
I'd like to. I'll give you one of these for one of those.
Do you think they'll mind? All right. Fair exchange.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Since a portion of our flight will be over water, I would like to demonstrate how to put on a life jacket, which you will find under your seat. The chances of your having to use the jacket are very remote, but regulations do require this demonstration.
I've seen this 100 times.
Yeah, that stale bit.
After the jacket is securely tied, inflated by pulling these knobs. However, please do not inflate the jacket until you're instructed to do so. Thank you. Would you care for some chewing gum?
Oh, no, thank you.
It's for your ears.
Oh, I forgot.
Does it really help?
It does seem to relieve the pressure on your ears when you chew the gum.
They serve lunch pretty soon. I didn't have any breakfast this morning.
Le bon voyage.
Oh, the boniest. Delicious.
Yes, it is good.
Boy, I hope they serve lunch pretty soon. What's that?
A little turbulence.
Well, I guess a little turbulence never hurt anybody.
More champagne?
Why not?
No, thank you.
Boy, I hope they serve lunch pretty soon. You know, I like you. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
A secret?
I have never been on a plane before.
You're kidding.
Couldn't tell, could you?
Sworn you were Jacqueline Cochran.
Oh, you. Boy, I hope they serve lunch pretty soon.
What are you doing with your life jacket on?
Life jacket?
Life jacket? What's going on here?
Well, I don't know. We must be getting ready to ditch in the ocean.